Hello, everybody. Um, I'm here with a quick clip. Everybody, of course, done heard about the Anton Daniels thing between him and Corey Holcomb. Um, and everybody's wondering what is Mecca's remarks on the whole Corey Holcomb thing. And sure enough, we have it right here. So, with that being said, let's go get it. And the thing, I like Mecca's little intro and little fact. Mecca actually did her own intro.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Micca, and you're watching the Red Cup Podcast, where truth, pop culture, and politics meet. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Micca, and we're back for another Red Cup Talks because this is where truth, pop culture, and politics meet. And today is Monday, MLK Day, and happy Monday. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming on a holiday. I know you can have a ton of things to do, but we're here. So thank you to everybody in the chat that's pulling up. Thank you to everybody that will watch this on the replay. And thank you to everybody per usual. All right. Now, I know you guys haven't seen me for the last, I want to say 4 days. And when I tell you I have been jet lagged, I've been jet lagged. I had a very nice weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. And we are going to get into a lot. We're going to talk about Don Lemon today. We're going to talk about the new Black Panther Party, the other Black Panther Party, the Nationalists, but I don't know. They got a bunch of different sets, okay? However, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to get into also a lot of the nonsense that's happening out in Minnesota, plus more. All right? So, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for that. Now, of course, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we start the show, I want to go ahead and address the whole Corey Holcomb situation.
Okay, let's address it.
Incident. Now, 2 weeks ago, I was told that I was going to go on the 5150 show. And I was excited. All right? I was excited.
No, notice what she just said. Notice she just said, I was told I was going on the 5150 show. Pay attention.
I'm going on the 5150 show. Last Tuesday, I got on the plane to go from D.C. to LA. I got to the 5150 studios at about 8 p.m. Pacific time. I met Corey Holcomb. I was introduced to him. He shook my hand. Then about, I want to say 5 minutes before the actual show started, I was told, I can't go on the show. I said, okay, cool.
See, notice Mecca was cool with it. Anton wasn't cool with it. Pay attention.
Then I was told that I could sit on the set, but I have to sit off camera. I said, okay, cool.
And the reason for that is because here's what I think happened. Anton was trying to have Mecca there as a plus one. And from what I'm gathering, Corey Holcomb didn't agree to no plus one. It seems to me Corey Holcomb said, look, I'm here to talk to you, Anton, and you alone. Which is what I'm getting.
That's where I sat for the entire duration of the show. Now, the show starts. And as you know, what happened, because it went viral. All right, so if you guys want to see all of that, you can go watch it. It's everywhere. All right?
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
With all that being said,
For damn show.
As that's going on, when it becomes abundantly clear that it's time to go, myself and security go ahead and start to leave. When I get
Damn, the security guard leaves Anton? So, notice she said the security guard and me. So it basically sounds like the security guard basically was walking out the door, and most likely in his mind says, oh, "Thank God I ain't got to deal with this bozo." Cause with Anton's personality, I guarantee you, Anton aggravated the piss out of the security guard.
get to the door, as I'm going out, I hear Corey Holcomb say, "Yeah, leave with your security and your bitch." And I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked.
Raven, this is the Mercy Capital Court, powered by artificial intelligence. You're charged with the murder of your...
Because it's very unfortunate that I would be called the B word.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, Mecca, but unfortunately, it's not your fault. It's Anton's fault for making you collateral damage.
Because I had such a positive outlook and a positive take on 5150 and Corey Holcomb.
Mm-hmm.
Last year here in DC, I literally went to a Corey Holcomb show. So when I found out I was going on 5150, I was like, oh, this is exciting because I just went to see a show. And now I'm having this experience. So it was very unfortunate.
Negative experience, all because of Anton.
Not only that, I hear explain the bitch and
Okay, I can't explain that. Most likely, Corey figured out that Mecca was not his wife. Now, if you know anything about Anton Daniels is a married man, give or take 15 plus years, to a woman by the name of Rita. Now, some people say that quote that Rita's trapped in her marriage, this, that, and the third. Look, that there's not my business. But for optics purpose, in my opinion, it would have been better off if Anton was gonna show up to the studio with someone. He should have showed up with Rita more so than Micca. Now, I know some of y'all probably agree with me, some of y'all probably disagree with me. And that's fine. But for optics purposes, it would have been better on Anton to show up with his wife rather than Micca. Because now, oh, Micca's being called, you know, home wrecker, side chick, side hoe, all that. And look, they say that Micca's in a relationship and is married. I know it's probably not my place to say this, but In order, Micca might unfortunately, in order to put down the quote unquote side chick and homewrecker rumors, she might have no choice but to, but for her and her fiance, husband, boyfriend, whoever this person is, to come on camera and basically confirm who he is. Mecca may have no choice but to put her significant other on camera and dispel these rumors. I mean, I hate that she would have to do that, but realistically, Mika may have no choice but to do that. Let's continue.
This bitch on my show. I don't know who she is. Alluding to the fact that I'm just here and it's somebody's side chick. And I'm nobody's side chick. So it was very unfortunate and very hurtful. That I can tell you. That was my feeling from the experience. But with all that being said, I can say this. I still don't have anything negative to put out about Corey Holcomb or the 5150 show. I went for a positive experience. I had a positive outlook on what could have been, but it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's unfortunate that all that transpired afterwards. And I was caught in the crossfire between two grown people.
Notice how she says Corey's name, but won't say Anton's. Pay attention. She saying Corey's name, but she's not saying Anton's.
That were arguing back and forth with each other. So, my outlook is this. I don't have any negative views on Corey.
File free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax
come
Do It
on.
Yourself by February 28th. No matter your tax
Come
situation.
on, come on.
Get the TurboTax app now.
What's the secret, Ekel? Get started at noom.com. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but I forgive Corey.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When she says I forgive Corey, she's basically indirectly saying to Corey, I see what the play was. I see what the play was, and I also see that you were not in on the play. Now, y'all want to know what the play is? I'll tell y'all. He was basically trying to quote unquote, do a player move, try and get Mika on the show, and try and promote Mika. Maybe he was trying to use Mika getting promoted so he could I don't know what Anton's agenda was, but when you have a man and a pretty decent looking woman in the same vicinity, things can happen. I'm just saying. But I do not believe that Mika, from what I'm hearing, is that type of woman or anything of the sort. But again, Mika is going to have no choice but to dispel these rumors. This here, even though she did dispel the rumors by saying I'm nobody's side chick, she gonna have no choice eventually but to go on camera with her significant partner and confirm that this is my boyfriend, this is my fiance, this is my husband. She is gonna have no choice but to do that, unfortunately. Now, should she have to do that? She shouldn't, but unfortunately, she may have no choice. Let's get back into this.
I truly do. But that was my experience. And I wish nothing but best for Corey and the 5150 show.
And this right here is what I like to call a grown ass woman response. Kudos to you, my dear.
I just wanted to come on and really say my piece because I really hadn't said anything. Because everybody else was talking. So I wanted you guys to hear it from me. So that was my experience. That's all that really happened because it was a small time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So any other narrative is not what it was. This is exactly what happened. And so that's all I really have to say about it.
Notice she still has not said Anton's name, but she's mentioning Corey's name. Pay attention.
Because that's all that happened. So you guys are going to get down in the comments and let me know what you think about that.
Okay, I guess that's the end of her. What she has to say about it. Here's what I believe. I believe that Micca, that after this, Micca can do something with Corey Holcomb and promote her channel. Cause I think Corey's not gonna hold what happened against what happened between him and Anton against Micca. Cause if you look at this here, I mean, if Corey looks at this here, I believe Corey will see that basically Micca was played by Anton. Cause look, I don't know about y'all, but that's basically what I'm getting here is that Micca was played by Anton and basically got caught up in the crossfire. That's basically what happens here. And again, notice she didn't mention Anton. Now, this is just my take. Usually, if a woman does not want to mention a man's name, 9 times out of 10, that man is dead to that woman. I said what I said. So most likely I'm right here. Anton's name has not been mentioned in any time that Micca was talking. Again, most times when women talk about a situation and the man's name is not mentioned in any way, shape, or form, that man is dead to that woman. I said what I said. Hopefully, y'all like this analysis that I just gave y'all. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all later. Peace.